Hello everyone, I am Dr. Satheesh Kumar, Associate Professor of Information Technology, Institute of Aeronautical Engineering, Hyderabad. Today, in the news section, we are going to see about the introduction of artificial intelligence. In that, we are going to see the various important concepts in principles of artificial intelligence. And next, these are the things we are going to see today. The first one is the various categories of artificial intelligence theories. The second one is the AI problems. The third one is AI techniques. The various techniques we are going to meet while you are designing some artificial intelligence systems. Let us start the various categories of AI theories. Okay, so what is the various categories of AI theories? Just while you are making some artificial intelligence system for solving some particular problems, or we are giving some certain task to solve some particular problems, just we are to ensure that the system should think like a human. Okay, just while we are seeing the definition of the artificial intelligence itself, just I given some basic concepts of how the system should be think or act like a human. So in that, the first categories of the AI is a system that think like a human. Okay, the second one is a system that act like a human. Okay, how the human will act some certain situation or based on the environment, like that the machine also should be act. Okay, like a human. And just I will explain what is the exact concept of the act like a human. Okay, the third one is a system that think rationally. Okay, it should be think rationally how the human are thinking in a certain environment or based on the situation, like the AI system also should be think rationally. Okay, then the last one, the fourth one is system that act rationally. Okay, so first we will see the system that think like humans. Okay, what is it exactly? This is what your man going to be making some machines, artificial machines. It should be think like a human. Okay, just for example, just if I want to go to Chennai from Hyderabad, so suddenly just what we are thinking, just we are going to find some shortest path to reach the Chennai from the Hyderabad. So for example, just A, B, C, D. Okay, so here A is here the source, that is Hyderabad. So D is here the Chennai destination. So just we having here two paths. Okay, so here just suddenly just if you are deciding to reach the Hyderabad from Hyderabad to Chennai, and just we will plan to go for via either A to B or B to C. Okay, so B to C, either A to C or C to D, or otherwise the third option is A to B, B to C, C to D. So like this, just we are going to think. Okay, we are going to think before we starting our journey. So like this is just what we are making the machines for acting acting instead of the human, that should be think. Okay, first before that it should be think. Okay, for example, just we have to say means if we are going to deposit some amount in our some other banks. Okay, so somebody's are giving a 12% of interest. Somebody's are 14%. Okay, somebody's are 20%. Okay, so in that just we are going to think which banks they are giving them higher interest. Okay, so one bank is giving the 20% of the interest. So we are offering we are like to deposit some amounts in that particular the bank. Okay, so based on that just we are going to thinking. So based upon that human thinking, the machine also should be think which is a better way. Okay, which is a betterment. Okay, so this is the first one, the system that think like a human. The second one is system that act like a human. Okay, it should be act like a human. So how the human will act for certain environment or based on that situation, like that system also, the artificial intelligence system also should be act. Okay, for example, and they are giving this some Turing test. Okay, so what is the Turing test? Turing test is nothing but once it was developed by the one famous scientist. He is developed the some Turing test for testing the whether the artificial intelligence system is working or working properly or not. You have to go to check the particular system, particular AI based system is working properly or not based on the your requirement or based on the problem statement. Okay, so the author name is nothing but Alan Turing. So he is the author, he is a scientist. He made some Turing test for the given artificial intelligence based system. It will be working properly or not based on the your problem. Okay, so here just consider. Okay, so here just a whole thing is considered on a house. Okay, for example, just if you have a house. Okay, here one room is segregated for integrator. Okay, so one room is for made for machine, artificial intelligent machine. Okay, one room made for human. Okay, so separately they are having. So the integrators are going to communicate or interact with both the AI machine and human through some, for example, telephone. Okay, through some telephone it will communicate. Okay, through the telephone it will communicate to both AI machine and a human. Okay, so interrogator just will ask continuously. It will ask various types of questions or various number of questions to both AI machine and human. Okay, so how it will be identified the given artificial intelligence machine is working properly or not? So based on the number of questions, so what type of questions it will asking from an integrator to the machines and the human. Okay, here just we have to note it down. Just if the integrator will should not identify the particular answer from either is a machine or a human. Right, clear? Just repeating. Okay, so what is the integrator should not identify, should not predict the answer whether it is from a machine or human. If it is so, if the integrator predicting the questions from either is a machine or a human, the designed a machine will be failure. Right? It should not, integrator should not predict the where it is the answer from. Okay, it should not predict. If it is a predict, it will the AI machine designed by the wrong way. Okay, so it should not predict. If it is so, the AI machine will work properly. If it is so, it is AI machine will work properly. Integrator should not predict. Okay. So this way just they are going to implement the Turing test on this AI based system to test whether given designed as AI design is working properly or not. That is a system that act like a human. Oh, okay, so the third one is a system that think rationally. Okay, so here also the system should be think rationally. How the human being are thinking and giving some statement to the users, like that the AI-based system also will should think and give some statement or some appropriate problems to the users. Okay, for example, here the think rationally. Okay, so just I'm going to produce this two statement. Okay, here. So this one is first statement. This one is second statement. Okay, so what is the first statement? The Sachin is an Indian. Okay, what is the second statement? Sachin is a cricketer. Okay, so these are two statements. Just I'm going to state in front of the everyone. For if you are a human is a very intelligent, right? So if it is a human, easily they will predict the both the answers. Okay, so for example, just I'm raising some questions. Is Sachin and Indian cricketer? right? Just if I'm going to ask some questions in front of the machines or a human, if it is a human, they are very intelligent, they will easily predict the answers from the given two statements. Okay, Sachin is an Indian, Sachin is a cricketer. Yes, Sachin is an Indian cricketer. Like that way, the human will answer easily. Okay, so if it is a machine, okay, if you are raising the same questions to the machine, what it should be? It will not predict. Okay, so it will predict only either one statement. Okay, from the questions, it will predict only one statement. Suddenly, it will give the wrong answer. No, like that, it will give. Okay, so if it is so, if we design the artificial intelligence system should be think rationally and predict some answer from the given statement. Okay, it is also gives some appropriate solutions to the users. Okay, from the two statements, it should be predict the answer from these questions. Okay, so like that, the artificial intelligence system should be think rationally. Okay, how the human will think and answer the particular statement, like that a machine also should be think the particular questionnaires, and it should be give some statement to the correct statement to the user. Okay, so the next one is system that act rationally. Okay, just everyone, the exact definition for the think rationally means the pulling hands out of the hot water. Okay, if you're human, if you're touching some hot water from the bowl, suddenly just what we are going to do, just you will take away from your vessels or some hot water. Okay, like that, it should be that design AI design system also, it should be act rationally. Okay, so this is the different categories of the AI theories. Just based on this one, just we are going to design or make some artificial intelligence system to solve some particular problems or some particular task. Okay, so the next we will move to some AI problems. Okay, so if you are designing, if you are making, or someone are making some artificial intelligence systems, okay, while you are making or designing some artificial intelligence systems, I will meet some problems. Okay, so it will meet some problems while we are making some or designing some artificial intelligence. So what are the some certain problems means these three are the important problems in artificial intelligence systems. Okay, mundane task, a formal task, or expert task. Okay, so just we will see one by one. The first we will see the first we will see all the 3A problems in a single tree. Alright, so this one is here some certain this just I have design. This one is AI problems. Okay, so this one is AI problems. Okay, so this first one is the mundane task. Okay, the second one is a formal task. Okay, third one is expert task. In that mundane task, just we have here four types of problems. Okay, so this one is the first one, mundane task. Okay, perception, common sense, reasoning, and natural language processing. Okay, the second one is a formal task. So in that, just we have here two problems. Okay, the second one is the formal task. In that, we have here two tasks. Okay, mathematical analysis and games playing. Okay, this is under a formal task. The third one is an expert system. So expert system is nothing but this one third problems. Okay, in that is under the expert system, that is other expert task. Just we have some four types of analysis. Okay, medical diagnosis, scientific analysis, engineering, the financial analysis. So this is where just we are going to segregate all the three AI problems. Okay, so first we will see the mundane task. Okay, so what is the mundane task in the one under which just we are having the first one is the perception. So the perception is nothing but okay. So the perception. One second. Okay, so the perception. What is the first one? The perception. Perception means just the human or machine. It should be think. Okay, what other things exactly? Just we have to say means the first one is vision and speech. Okay, vision and speech. Okay, just I'm here. Speaker, just you have to listen, like that. Okay, the perception. Okay, just like that, it will be under the perception some visions and speech. Okay, so what we are going to think, what we are thinking in our mind, just we have to speak. There, somebody sir, we have to listen. Okay, that way, just accurate, or it will sense some environment through the sensor. Okay, so it will listen and think. That one is a perception. The second one is a common sense. Okay, the common sense is a common word for both a human and AI-based system. Okay, so it have some common sense. Okay, for example, just if you are going somewhere, suddenly the rain will come. Just what we have to, just we will adapt to take some other other decision, or we having some umbrellas, suddenly just we will keep some umbrellas. Okay, like that, artificial intelligence machines also have to think based on the situation, based on the environment through the sensors. Okay, so that was a common sense. Okay, the reasoning is nothing but just we have to give some appropriate judgment. Okay, if you are having some problem statement or some task, based on that one, it will gain some knowledges. Okay, then it will give some judgment to the users. Okay, that was the reasoning. Okay, the fourth one is a natural language processing. Okay, so what is a natural language? Human beings, each one having some languages. Okay, based on that problem statement or based on the task that they are giving some statements. Right. In the definition itself, just given that some comprehensive speech and write off some particular verbs. Okay, it's a written statement. Okay, so what language? Okay, if you're having some particular problem statement or a task, based on that one, just you are going to choose some particular languages. Okay, so based on that, just we have to taking care of the natural language processing in the AI-based systems. Okay, so the next one is a formal task. Okay, so in the formal task, under the formal task, we having the maths and gaming. Okay, so what is the first one? The maths, the mathematical analysis or mathematical expressions. Okay, so if it is a human being, just be having the difficulties to learn some mathematical some expressions, right? So based on that, the artificial intelligence system also having some difficulty to give some mathematical expressions. Okay, for example, so what is the area of square, or what is the area of a triangle, what is the area of rectangle, so what is the square formula. Okay, so if you are asking some formula to some other person, so what is the a plus b whole square, if the human being suddenly they will tell that a square plus b square plus 2ab. Like this, just what are the some mathematical expressions we have to give to artificial system also to learn and analyze the particular mathematical expressions to express some particular languages. Okay, so that is the mathematical analysis. Next one is games. Okay, games. So various games just human being is playing, either it is indoor games or outdoor games. Okay, if you are playing indoor games like a chess, the system, how we are thinking move all the coins, like that the artificial intelligence system also have to think in which direction and the what way we have to move from one place to another places. If outdoor games, how we are playing a kabaddi or a cricket, based on the terms and the condition, how we are human thinking, that the based on that to one, the computers, the AI system also have to think and play the particular games. So that is the under comes the formal tasks. Next one is expert task. Okay, expert task or expert system. So here we have in the again we have in the four categories. Okay, so what is the first one? The medical diagnosis, the scientific analysis, engineering, financial analysis. Okay, so what is the medical diagnosis? If you're a human being, somebody is having the interest on the medical diagnosis. Someone having the knowledge on the scientific analysis. Someone become an engineer. Someone have financial analysis. So the human being, each one having a unique talents, right? So based on that one, artificial intelligence system have to give some in artificial intelligence, it should learn, it should be have all together. Okay, it should learn, it will gain some knowledge about the medical diagnostic system, scientific analysis, engineering, financial, whatever maybe, what are the fields, what are the technologies we have. Just we have to give to the design according to the expert task. Okay, so this is the various AI problems in to making the AI based systems. Okay, these are all the some certain problems which we are going to meet while we are designing the artificial intelligence systems. Okay, next we will move to the AI techniques. Okay, so just here also, just while we are designing some particular system, AI based system, it should be solve some particular problem, or it should give some, if you are giving some task, it should it should reach some appropriate problems, right? So based on that, we having important three important AI techniques. Okay, just already we know all the concepts, right? The first one is the searching. Okay, the second one is knowledge. The third one is abstraction. So what is the searching? First, one by one we will see. So what is searching? Just if you are having some the problem statements in your mind, or suddenly just what we are going to do, just we are going to search in a related our problem statement. So nowadays, if you are using it directly, if you are giving some Google engine or some chat GPT, if you are giving some problem statement, appropriate solution just you will get, right? So based on that system also, the AI based system also, if you are having some task, if you are having some problem statement, it should be search and gaining knowledge. Okay, so that is a searching. So this technique provide a way of problem solving, direct approaches. Okay, so what is the direct approaches? It should search directly, should search the either in the search engine or some how the humans are doing. Based on that one, it should be search particular appropriate problem in some platforms. It should be learn, it should be gain some knowledge regarding that problem statement. Okay, so as the framework into the basic directed techniques that they can embedded, it should be adopted. Okay, the AI based machine should be adopted based on this direct search concepts. Okay, so the next one is the use of knowledge. Okay, so what is the knowledge? Based on the related our problem statement, just we are going to gain some knowledge, or we are going to learn something about the particular concepts. Okay, so in that, for example, just we have some problem statement, we are going to split into a number of modules. Okay, module 1, module 2, module 3. Okay, so based on this one, just we are going to gather some information related module 1, module 2, module 3. After that, get together, just we are getting some solutions. So based on this, just a technique will provide a way of solution complex problem by exploring the structure of the object that are involved. Okay, so based on this one, this module 1, 2, 3, 4, etc., like that, the system also should segregate the particular complex of problems. It try to learn something and provide some appropriate solution for the particular problems. That is a use of knowledge. It should gain some knowledge regarding the problem statement. Okay, so this is the second techniques of AI system. Okay, so what is the third one? Abstraction. Okay, what is the abstraction? The basic meaning of the hide some information from the unimportant things. Okay, just if we having some important things from your related problems, just we are going to predict and remove that one, hide that one. Otherwise, okay, so that way just we are using this abstract concept. In this way, based also, just we are going to use these techniques, providing way separating important features and variation from the many unimportant one. Okay, here's a very important is important future and unimportant ones. Okay, so for example, that is, let's say if hide the unimportant functions. Okay, for example, just we are writing one program for square root or some factorial, some anything, either you are using C or C++ or Java or Python. Just we are going to write something, include studio start here, just to void a main. Just we are going to use some statement, the main function. Just we are going to write some statements regarding we are finding the square root of your area. Okay, in that, just we are going to segregate in the main function some important concepts and unimportant concepts. Here, just we are going to hide these unimportant concepts from your main function. Okay, so got it right. So here the unimportant concepts we are going to hide from your main function. Okay, while you are executing this particular problem, the compiler will not read the particular unimportant functions. Okay, it will execute, it will compile only the main function. What is the important part of your program coding? Okay, so like this, what are the not important functions are available from your problem statement? You should gain the machine should be hide the unimportant information while solving some particular problems. Like that, just we are going to use these techniques in the AI based machines, right? So if you have any queries, just please comment back. Just I will clarify. So the next section, just we will learn another one new concepts. Thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.